Okay guys, so a few of you have requested this video, and although I didn't get as many comments and likes about this request, I'm going to do it anyway. So when you first come to my sanctuary, this is what I call my closet. I call it my sanctuary because I spend a lot of time in it and I find it very tranquil, so I have it how I want it. The first thing you do is you see this beautiful ceramic light fixture that says "Hello Beautiful." I purchased this from Claire's like a year or so back. It was like $8. I'm pretty sure you can find ceramic light fixtures with decals on there, or you can probably make your own. You go to Home Depot, get some stickers or some acrylic paint and paint them and design them how you like. I usually keep my closet door open because I'll give you a quick glimpse. I have a garment rack right behind it, clothing on the back of it, and mostly I just like it open. I do use this beautiful ombre curtain to like dim the light or something like that. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to give you an overview of my closet. Facing my closet on the left, I have my clothing. In front, I have a shelving unit. To my right, I have a dresser and the built-in shelves that came with the closet. So I will be posting pictures of the closet before I transformed it to how it looks like now. But let's start on this side. Now, I know you've seen me do videos on this side quite often. I'm usually in front of my clothing garments. As you can see, I like to keep my clothing in color coordination. And usually during the season, I change out my clothing, except for the denim. That usually stays the same. I've added this second rack at the top because I had a ton of ceiling space and it wasn't being utilized. So I added a second garment rack up there. And what I keep up there is my luxurious items, my beaded shirts, jackets, dresses, my suedes and leathers, and my thigh-high boots. I keep them on a hanger. I keep them up above. I don't switch those particular things out. I just love how the light shines on those items, and that's one of the main reasons why those things stay up there. And basically, these are basically my favorite. Depending on the weather, some of my beading shirts and jackets are lightweight, but we're not here to talk about that. This original garment rack came with the closet. It was the only garment rack on that side. So there is a shelf here. And of course, I have all my hidden treasures behind them clothing. I'm not showing you all of that. You'll be shaking your head like you need to clean your closet. So I have my belts and things like that. And as I told you before, I am a accessories whore. That is not even a fraction of what I have as far as accessories. If you want to see where I really tuck all my accessories, you need to leave a comment down below. So underneath that garment rack, I have this cedar chest here. I was able to fit it inside of my walk-in closet. I use it also as shelving. Of course, there's things behind there. I keep little containers. I have a few of these oversized things, and I keep socks and whatnot in that area. And this stool right here, I purchased this from the thrift store many years ago. It is a lucite stool. It stays there in the corner because number one, the lucite makes it look invisible, and number two, I use it to reach stuff on a high shelf. Now, believe it or not, in this closet, I literally have 5 mirrors. I have this one here. I have this large one here. I have this one I use for my makeup. It has a Bluetooth. This one I also use. It's like an accordion that pulls out. And then I have this mirror here. Now the reason for the mirrors is, believe it or not, this closet is actually small. But with using the mirrors and strategically having them in certain places, it just makes the spacing look way bigger than what it is. And I think that's why some of y'all were so fascinated about closet tour. So let's keep going. I got this mirror right here from Walmart. I think it was like $4.99. It was super cheap. And of course I had my hidden stuff back there. Don't pay that no mind. Okay, so this shelving unit I actually purchased from the thrift store for $5. And what I did was I did my research on YouTube and saw that putting contact paper on it would change the look of it, and that's exactly what I did. I have this glass encasing point here, and it has my more, see if I can get it up there. It has my more decorative vintage perfume bottles and some of my favorite perfumes up there. And that basket there, that's just extra jewelry storage or whatever. So each shelf has its own light. I used this shelf for my perfumes and my more luxurious custom jewelry. I have it displayed. I do switch up the displaying of my accessories or purses. I'm pretty sure if you look back in some of my videos, the pocketbook was different and maybe the flowers was different. Because I have so many flowers on there, of course I have these faux roses in the corner. And this shelf right here, I use it to hold my knickknacks and odds, and I put jewelry in there. And I purchased this at Ross for like $5.99 or something like that. And I got this Love from B&D discount for, I think it was $3.99 or something like that. So the next two shelves I actually use for my shoes. And I also switched those out. Like I told you before, I got this bookshelf for a fraction of the cost because one of the bottom shelves was missing. So what I did was I used a tension rod to put my shoes on that hook. And I always switch the shoes out from boots and everything. These are my favorite summer shoes on display. And of course I have an extra pair in that corner. So looking on this side of the shelf, it looks really, really junky. But believe it or not, it was worse than what this is now. This shelving right here came with the closet. And the built-in shelf came with the closet. And what I did was I removed the pole because I have all my clothes on the opposite side. And I got these large oversized collapsible bins, and they're filled with different things. I keep this one here has wigs, hair pieces, and braids. You know, these are my extra supplies and stuff, and that one does the same. Down here, that is winter hats and scarves, miscellaneous hair, scarves and belts. If you didn't know, I am a big Harry Potter fan, so I have a couple books in that corner. And I have this bank that belonged to my grandmother who has passed on. And I fill it with dimes. I fill that with dimes. So on these shelves here, I have my extra makeup brushes. You know I love doing my makeup. And my vintage style bottle that I use sometimes to put my face primer or setting spray in there. And the rest of these shelves is just hair products and things like that. I keep my robe behind here and some of my souvenirs that I got during certain concerts, my Janet Jackson and Prince. And speaking of Prince, I keep my Prince guitar that I made with my own two hands with help with the hubby, there in the corner. Now I don't have a clock in here, which I will be getting, or whatever. So let's get to this dresser here. This dresser, and I'll definitely insert a picture of what the dresser looked like prior. Of course, the contact paper was put against this back wall. This is where I keep all my makeup at. And believe it or not, I cleaned up for you guys. That's what's taking so long for this video. I cleaned up for you guys. And this is a fraction of my makeup, of my makeup brushes and things like that. But I just wanted to show you the clean version. I was able to get these mirrored pieces from City Trends, believe it or not. Both of them have a drawer, but the other side got cracked, and I didn't want to show you that. I wanted to show you everything in the best light. And what makes this great is because the mirror side reflects off the light, making the room look so vibrant, because there's no windows or anything in this closet, and the light is reflecting off the mirrors, making it look so bright. I got this mirror here from a thrift store a while back, and I was so adamant about putting it somewhere, but once again, I live in an apartment, and hanging very heavy things up on walls is a big no-no, because you're going to tear something up, and that is why I have it strategically placed on the dresser. Now this dresser, believe it or not, I got it for $6, and it was like unfinished wood. And I just took the marble contact paper and put it on a dresser to make it match up. I am going to be replacing these handles soon. I don't know why I still have it. So getting to the floor, I purchased this carpet from Habitat from Humanity, brand spanking new. It was just a little bit oversized, a little bit too big for the closet, but I really loved how it looked, and for whatever reason it keeps freaking buckling, but I'm okay with that. But one of the rules that I have about my sanctuary is that you're not allowed to wear your outside shoes on that carpet, because it's so pretty, and I just don't want it messed up. So get into the piece de la resistance is this chandelier here. I was so adamant when I was revamping this closet that you have to have a chandelier in here. Something affordable that's beautiful and reflects how I feel sometimes when I'm in here. I really call this my sanctuary. I love playing in my makeup and choosing an outfit and things like that. By the way, these racks right here, where did I purchase them? I think I purchased them from DD Discounts, and they're basically, you slide them onto your shelves that have extra storage room, because there was a lot of space between this shelving here and right here. And as you can see, I have a ton of my sunglasses attached to it, and you know, extra hair and stuff that I use quite often tucked under there. And I told you before, I have a fraction of, that's just a fraction of the glasses. But I'll give you a little quick peek into the drawers. This top one is just nothing but makeup and lashes, and that one is for hair, and this one is odds and ends. And if I open it up, you see there's a whole bunch of junk in there or whatever. This is where the other sunglasses, yeah, this is where another big bin of sunglasses is, and this is extra makeup and hair stuff, and utilize a lot of the storage space. It's all about storage when it comes to an apartment. And when my husband seen some of the things that I was bringing into the closet, he was like, that stuff is not going to fit. But I had a vision and did it. And no, a smart thing would have been to take measurements. No, I didn't. I used my visual my visual measurements to do that. So that's basically the tour of my inside closet. Um, that is the tour of my inside closet. This is the things that I have in here that I treasure, that I keep, that I try to have organized as best to my ability. And I hope that you appreciated this video. With the help of my husband, I was able to clean it out a little bit, take some of my normal junk out so that I can really give you an overview of my closet. And I hope that you liked this video. Please comment, rate, and don't forget to subscribe. But most important, like the video. It's okay to send out that positivity. I ain't going to tell nobody. And if you're inclined, tell me what's your favorite part about this closet. So with that being said, bye guys.